Welcome to the November edition of the Every Home for Christ Australia and New Zealand newsletter. It's been a month of faith in action, powerful partnerships, and a heartfelt call to bring hope into every home, especially as we head toward Christmas. Let's start in Pakistan, where devastating floods during an intense monsoon season have impacted more than 1 million people. Entire villages were submerged, homes swept away, and families displaced, many from Christian communities already facing hardship. Amid the devastation, churches have become havens of hope, opening their doors as shelters, distributing food, clean water, and medical supplies. As Reverend Imran Masood reminds us, disaster relief isn't just about aid. It's an expression of the gospel in motion. That's why EHC has launched a disaster relief fund, helping believers live out the command to love your neighbour as yourself. In this same spirit of faith, 27 believers recently completed a 17-day journey, tracing the footsteps of the Apostle Paul through Greece and Turkey. The group visited biblical sites where Paul preached and planted early churches, bringing Acts chapters 13 to 21 to life. It was a pilgrimage of reflection, worship, and walking, quite literally, by faith. Back home, we celebrated a very special milestone: 50 years of Every Home for Christ in Australia. The anniversary was marked with a beautiful prayer breakfast at the New South Wales Parliament House, where leaders from across the political and faith communities gathered to give thanks. The Honourable Susan Carter, MLC, presented a motion recognising EHC's decades of mission and community outreach. Speakers like Greg Bondar, Reverend Ross Clifford, Reverend Alex Thomas and others shared messages of unity, prayer, and hope for the next 50 years of ministry. Another highlight this month comes from the Pacific, where the enduring friendship between Tonga and Australia was celebrated during a royal state visit by King Tupu VI and Queen Nanasipauiu. The visit marked both 55 years of diplomatic ties and the 50th anniversary of Tonga's Consulate General in Australia. It also saw the launch of Louise Waterhouse's memoir, Driving Three Kings, and, most excitingly, a new partnership between the Queen's Charity and EHC Australia. Together, we'll be delivering 500 audio Bibles and a mobile medical unit to remote Tongan islands. A wonderful example of faith and friendship in action. As we look toward December, EHC is inviting every believer to take part in the You Are Invited to Christmas campaign, a national movement to help people reconnect with church. It's simple. Give one invitation card to a friend, neighbour, or family member who doesn't currently attend church and pass the second to your pastor so your church can join the campaign. Churches that sign up receive resources, digital invites, and welcome guides, all designed to make it easy to invite people back to worship this Christmas. The campaign runs through Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, with highlights including the National Prayer Breakfast in Canberra and the Christmas Spectacular at New South Wales Parliament House. This month's newsletter also features EHC's Global Prayer Calendar, encouraging daily prayer for nations like Bangladesh, the Philippines, Ireland, and Rwanda, and for EHC leaders around the world. It's a reminder that we're part of a much bigger story, a global movement sharing the love of Jesus, home by home and heart by heart. And before we go, don't miss EHC's new 5-minute podcast recaps. Short, uplifting audio summaries of our newsletters, perfect for your commute or quiet time. You can listen anytime at podcast.everyhome.org.au. As we close this November edition, we're filled with gratitude. For 50 years of God's faithfulness, for every supporter, and for the growing community of believers putting Christ at the center of their homes and neighborhoods. Let's keep praying, keep serving, and keep inviting. Because together, we can share the hope of Jesus with every home. Until next time, God bless you. And have a wonderful start to your Christmas season.